All right, everybody, and a good afternoon to you all. And hello, Shakar. Hope you're doing well on this Sunday. And welcome to the second day of Dead by Daylight Survivor attempts for the Adept challenges. As you can see from the little thing above to my right, I have already done 4 of them in the previous parts. And I'm hoping to put a few more onto that list today. Hopefully, at least. I'm doing alright. I lost weight again this week. Now down to the I'm now just barely in the 18, well, I'm in the 18 stone weight bracket where it was 19 stone. I'm hoping to lose more weight. So hopefully if I can continue my current pace of losing weight, I might actually hit 17 stone for the second time in recorded history, my recorded history. Since I started weighing myself a long time back. So, hoping to have that wrapped up by Christmas. So, at the current rate of losing weight, I'm on course to hit that. But we'll see how it goes. Other than that, I'm doing alright. Kind of a busy week coming up, since it's the last week of the month, and got Spooktober to think of, so I will be streaming some Proteus later. But since I have a bit of spare time this afternoon, I thought I would get on with these Adept runs. So, looking forward to Spooks. Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to October. I mean, hopefully the work from college won't be too time-consuming, and I can just really enjoy the month, which would be very nice. I do have half term to look forward to at least. I'm just a bit gutted that I'm actually working on Halloween Day itself, but yeah. Also working on my birthday as well, on the 3rd, but that's just whatever. Right, anyway, this is the month where your style is in. For 1 month of the year, you become stylish. So just to get you up to speed as to where I am with other things in DBD, I am currently working my way through tome 7. Level 1. I unfortunately still cannot complete this self-preservation challenge because as far as I can tell, it is still bugged. So unfortunately, I can never fully complete Tome 7, and I cannot get the final UE entry for the archive log, which sucks. So I just decided to move on. I'll keep trying to go back to that challenge every patch. Just in the hope that one day it will just unlock and then I can move forward. So yeah, working my way through this. I'm going to set this challenge today since it's the only Survivor one that isn't specifically tied to a specific character. Although, actually, if I do well, I might get a chance to do it very soon, hopefully. In terms of unlocking stuff, I have hit level 3 prestige with Rebecca, with Jeff, with Kate, Claudette, and I'm now working on Bill because of this perk, which is about to become meta, more so than it usually gets used quite a bit. It's about to become used a lot more due to recent changes that the game is going to go through. So yeah, I'll probably talk about a couple of those during this stream at some point. And other than that, just basically getting as many characters to P3 so I can have all the unlocks ready. So the first Survivor I'm going to be playing as today, going in order since last time I took Dwight, Meg, Claudette, and Jake, interesting games, is going to be Mia. Now, for those who don't know what the Adept challenges are, the basic rule is you must survive, for the Survivor side at least, you just have to escape a trial using only your 3 unique perks. I can bring offerings, I can bring items, but other than that, I have to use my 3 unique perks, and all I have to do is survive. I have made up to Silver 4, so I've been playing quite a bit. That's really it. And you get an achievement for it. And I'm aiming to go through every Survivor, all 33 of them, all the way from Dwight to Rebecca, and then do the same on Killer side. So, that's it. So, Nia's offerings are kind of interesting. She has a very good exhaustion perk, Balanced Landing, which means that when you land from a distance, from a height I should say, you get to run for 3 seconds immediately, which is very useful in maps where there are lots of drop-offs, since normally when you fall down from a height, you sort of make a noise and you can't move for a few seconds, giving the killer ample time to catch up to you. With Balanced Landing, I can get a massive speed boost and get away, which is very nice. So this is a good exhaustion perk to have. The other 2 perks are a bit more about stealth to some extent. Streetwise allows me to reduce item consumption by 25%, and also with allies, so I can use items a little longer. And Urban Evasion allows me to crouch walk faster by 100%. So this allows me to be a bit more sneaky. So I'm going to be able to land and sprint. I'm going to be able to use items a bit longer. And I can crouch walk quicker, which is very nice. So I'm going to bring some... Wow, I've actually exhausted Nia of all of her stuff. I must have played as her for a long time. So I really don't have any real sort of things to bring, honestly. I don't have any bonuses. The only thing I do have is hatch offerings, I guess. Yeah. Thank you, Shakar. I could do the Neon Sneak. I don't think I've ever really bothered using these 2 perks in any capacity. I've only ever used Balanced Landing, so it'll be interesting to see if any of these get some value in the game. I have no real offerings, so... Do I need more chests? Not really. I don't think chests are really going to matter that much. I think an offering to reveal the basement will probably be more handy. So I'm going to take the basement reveal offering so I know where to avoid. And in terms of items, well, I guess it's... I do have some event stuff, but I'm not going to waste those. I have some decent health kits, so I guess I will bring my med kit. And some... Oh wow, 16 charges, 8 charges, plus more, 12 charges, I'm gonna take... Yeah, I think I'll take this purple med kit, and then with Streetwise it'll last a bit longer, so I will have 28 plus 32, I'll have 60 charges, and with Streetwise, that will give me effectively 75. So that means I can heal about 4 and a bit times. So yeah, this could be really good. So, gonna run with that. So yeah, I mean, I only have one of these purple med kits, so if I lose it, I'm just gonna keep going through them until I run out. And then I'll have to start using toolboxes. So yeah, my strengths are gonna be landing from height, sneaking around and using items less. So should be fun. So this is the first attempt on Nia. I'm hoping to get up to... You're doing my favorite thing in the game, jumping from heights. I'm kind of hoping to get up to Lori today, or David. I actually really want to get to David. I want to get David done, because he's one of the hardest ones I'm going to come across. And with the new changes upcoming, he's going to be even harder to play as. So, should be good. You would do... Yeah, well... Some maps don't have as many heights as others, but every map has at least 1 or 2 opportunities to jump from a height. And it's a very useful perk because, you know, falling from heights is usually one of the loop enders in evading the killer, but with Balanced Landing you negate the disadvantage of having to drop down. So it's very handy. Alright, so now everyone knows that the basement will be in the... Wow, 2 whiteboards. And the killer brought an RPD offering, which is... Well, if the killer is bringing the offering, that's not a good sign. That usually means they're happy to play the map. So... Of course, RPD now is a lot more of a balanced map than it used to be, but... Usually when killers are bringing offerings, it means they're quite well versed on map layout and have a killer that suits the map to boot. But that doesn't really narrow it down too much because RPD is kind of helps a fair few killers. Mainly, in some cases, those that enjoy the fact that there's long corridors, there's not a lot of open space, and all that stuff. So, really, it could be anything. But we have 2 white-warded survivors, so hopefully they'll be decent. Hopefully I won't do too bad either. And it's a Myers, who has immediately hit tier 2. He's not here, though. We'll see. This can be a good map for Myers, but... Already? Holy shit. He's already hit tier 3. Well, that's a good sign, though. That means this is a normal Myers, no extra add-ons. Obviously, he might be running the add-ons to a... Oh my good lord, what the hell is he doing here? I have to drop this or else I die. Oh, this is bad. This is really not good. Is he right behind me? Yes, he is. And it's time to use balance line to get the fuck away. Yeah, that was fucking quick. Now, you can get it quickly if you, I have to drop this as well, unfortunately. It's a shame to waste these pouts so early, but it's literally, I need to keep him as busy as long as I can. I'm gonna leave this one. This might be a minute. Now, luckily it's tier 3 right now. I'm gonna take a hit here. Maybe not. Yeah, I need to take a hit here. Hopefully he'll oblige. No! Oh no, is he gonna try and get another tier 3 out? That's not a safe power, so I won't be using that. Seriously. Holy shit, he's still on me. Alright, I want to check. I think this is East Wing. Shit. He is not. Oh, what the hell? Oh my fucking god. How did he manage to get that stalk while staying on me, though? I'm a little bemused by this, actually. How the hell did he manage to get tier 3 back so quickly? He could have had burst of chance, I suppose, but I'm not the obsession, and he was chasing me a lot of the time. So he either got very little pips of timing, or he's running some serious speed add-ons. Well, that being said, we did run him for 2 gens, so that was a good trade-off. Yeah, I'm a little suspicious of that because I have no idea where he found the time to suddenly develop stalking ability. Keep in mind, his tier 3 ended when I came off balanced landing, and then he suddenly has tier 3 immediately? I just can't figure out when he had time to stalk. I think the chance that he had was when I dropped down from the statue. He didn't chase me immediately, but even so, he wouldn't have had that much time. I'm a little bemused how he managed to acquire the time to suddenly just pull off a tier 3. He must be running double add-ons for speed. Which means he's probably quite decent at knowing stalk timings, which is a bit scary, really. Alright, another gen thankfully pops. But now he's in tier 3. Alright, this gen could be done. Again, I have balanced landing, so that will help me if he comes. Here. The other good thing, I suppose, about myself being stalked after the fact is that he'll lose charges over time and eventually he won't be able to gain extra on me. I hope someone's picking that other person up. I really hope that they are going to pick them up. He is in tier... Okay, thank God. I need to keep the pressure on this gen now. Because the other person's unhooking. I need to keep the pressure on. Oh my fucking God! Wow, okay, he is running Dead Rabbit. I don't know much about... Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I can't stand a gen now. I think he's running a speed add-on and fucking... I mean, I could be wrong. Tier 2 Myers' terror radius is small, but that was way smaller. So I think he's running Dead Rabbit as well. I have to heal up now. Luckily, I half expect him to pop tier 3 again. But it's okay. What the fu... Okay, he has Dead Rabbit. That is 100% either Dead Rabbit or some fucking... Holy fucking Kalilos. I need to jump in the pocket. Yep, miss. Good. Wow, okay, never mind. It might not actually be Dead Rabbit. It might be something like Tinkerer. He has no terror radius at all. His terror radius was 0. 0. That's either Tinkerer or something else. It's a bit weird if it was Tinkerer, though, because he had no... it was a gem pop for a while. Yeah, that was 0 radius. That wasn't even the 8 meters. This could be bad, actually. If he start, I could be in trouble here. I need to fucking hide for the rest of the game now, effectively. So I'll be dead on hook otherwise. But why has he decided to stop? He's changed his... It's like the Myers has changed his tactics as well. He's suddenly not using his... He's not using his, stalk as much. Yeah, this is really bad. He's either run out of juice early and is now going for some other strategy, or I don't know. I have to leave. I cannot get caught at any point now. I actually need to stay away. And fucking exploit balanced landing as much as possible. Yeah, he's coming to check, and he's coming down. He's immediately suspicious. Wait, hang on. No, he's going to try and cut me off, I think. Or maybe he didn't see me. He checked the gen. Look at that. Do you hear his terror radius? It's 0. What the fuck? I don't hear him at all. That is fucking freaky. How the hell does he have no terror radius whatsoever at this point? Okay, he's chasing someone. I don't want what the hell he's running. But he somehow has no terror radius. I don't know where he is now. I wish we need some information. Because if I get caught, that's it. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm not even... I need to see someone either go down or gen pop or something. Yeah, but I don't know where he is. And the thing is, he will patrol gens. So I can't just go on a gen randomly, because then I get killed. I think I need to know where he is, and then I can hide. The good news is, now he has a fucking terror radius, at least. So at least I can fucking hear him. That's the only advantage of having tier 3, is now I can actually hear where he is. On tier 2, he somehow is completely invisible. And doesn't make any noise. Yeah, I gotta stay away. If I die, the team's chances of winning will also be down. And, you know, if he's going to patrol gens, I need to wait for his tier 3 to disappear. Okay, well, at least... Okay, it's gone again. But now he's back to being very quiet. That's so weird, though. His tier 3 didn't last that long this time. I'm really confused as to what he's doing. He somehow has 0 terror radius in tier 2, which is impossible. Yeah, I literally cannot commit to that gen, because as I said, if he's a smart Myers, he 99 stalk, waits, and then triggers it. That's what I would do. I would 99 stalk, wait for someone to hop on a gen, press it, activate, kill him. Okay, he's chasing someone. Now I can commit. This is very risky, but fuck it. He's chasing the obsession and thinking that the obsession is smart. Oh god, he lost chase. I'm leaving immediately because if he's any smart, he checks gens. There's no way I can risk. I mean, yeah, see, he showed up. That was him. Right there. If it was both of us there, he gets the max stalk value also. So his terror radius is now back. Yeah. Damn it. This is where, you know, help have empathy or something. But I have no info perks, so I have to literally... Okay, he's back on the obsession. He's still here, though. He's still here. Still here. Oh, this is so risky. You need to take him away. I can't. Yeah, I cannot. I cannot. Oh, he's coming over here. I need to leave. Quickly. Yeah, I need to fucking leave now. Get out of here. Oh god, has he got a 3 gen? There's 2 gen there, 1 gen there. There needs to be a 3rd gen somewhere else. Oh, this is so stressful. But he's used a lot of his tier 3. Maybe he's run out. Oh, it's... Oh, good. One of them's here. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. Oh, no. Is he starting to slug? Oh, this is bad. Oh, no. He's slugging. Oh, this is terrible. The good thing is, neither of them are dead on hook, though. Neither of them are dead on hook. Yeah, it can only come from one direction, so... Okay, good. Okay. Myers will be kept busy by all that, unless he's smart enough to check. There's 2 gens over there. There's 1 gen here. If he checks this gen, and he doesn't get a tier 3... What the hell is that? Alright, we should be... I don't know where the hell is the detection? I don't even see it. Oh, it's there. Okay, okay. He doesn't have pain red. He doesn't have DMS. Okay, go. Oh, this is looking bad now. It's looking real bad. And... Got it. Oh, this is scary, though. Because he might start slugging now. This could get ugly. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. Alright, he's gonna kill her. Oh, God. This is a 50-50, I think. This could be bad. He will have to check 2 exits. Oh my fucking god, he checked this fucking one. I knew he should have checked the more fucking obvious one. There's no power here. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. He is trying to get tier 3. He is trying to get tier 3. Not good. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I got bad news for you, Myers. I have balanced landing! Oh, god damn it! He took the wrong fucking 50-50! Jesus Christ! Ah! Fucking hell! Fire! He pressed the right fucking 50-50! Fuck's sake! That was the only option I had. There was no power to get rid of him or anything. He was just stalking. My fucking god. What the fuck was he running? What the fuck was he running in terms of a fucking add-on? I want to fucking know. He had somehow 0 terror radius for half the game. He only has it normal now. That is fucking frustrating. And rightfully so, Pineapple. I was this close to getting an Adept done. But no, the Myers has to guess the correct door. Yeah, now you fucking run out of tier 2 stock. You piece of shit. So fucking annoyed. I should have fucking waited for Hatch, but I had to take the 50-50 guess, though. I know, if he had gone to the other gate and trained no survivor, I could have got out. I should have just waited. I really should have just waited for him to chase the other one. I was way too impatient. What? Right, that's bullshit. How the hell does he have 0 terror? Okay, what are his add-ons? Monitor, abuse. The only thing he had to reduce his terror radius was monitor and abuse, which decreases it while he's not in chase. That doesn't explain why he had 0 terror radius, however. But it certainly explains why he gained a fucking stalk bonus. He gained 65% on obsession and 25 across the board. He also had bamboozle. That doesn't really matter too much on this map. He had lethal pursuer. He had barbecue. That was why he had very little terror radius. Combined with tier 2 means he's basically... Well, all I'm going to say is I'm going to start running that on Myers if that's the effect it has on a terror radius. Makes him practically fucking invisible. And if I use the yellow add-on, I'm probably 0. Wow. Thanks for ruining my Adept, asshole. Wow, what a fucking terrible start. I literally got 0 chances to use my fucking medkit, and literally I could have won. Alright, I have got to start hiding. In that spot, as soon as it's done, I need to hide in a locker and wait for the other person to get found. Especially against that type of killer. That was just fucking terrible. Terrible. And this perk was useless. This add-on didn't do anything, offering didn't do anything, because it wasn't a map with a killer shack in it. And I don't have any... I do have this... I could use this one, and then I'll have to play in my hands, but I'd rather not bother with it. I don't think I need to specifically go for another map. So that really sucks. That was some of my better items as well. Ugh. Fucking terrible. I don't have that many offerings with fucking Nier is the problem. Okay, Hatch and Killer Shack. I think that's what I'm gonna have to run next. Also, hello Pineapple, how you doing? Okay, well, I guess that's attempt number 2. Back to working with me, Paul, with volume lowered a bit this time. Well, I was so close! I was so close! That's the annoying thing. That was a really hard game. Myers literally had 0 terror radius and exposed me twice. And that's probably his best map because of all the places he can hide. You know, it used to be good for a tier 1 Myers. So if I see a map offering, I automatically assume that the killer is adept for it. Would it be as sweet if there's no credible threat of defeat? Well, I guess not. My problem is, I think once I need to read the situation better and be way less aggressive, I literally need to wait next time until the Myers is literally chasing the other survivor and then go for the exit. Because I took a 50-50 guess. He was probably positioned right next to the other gate, so he doesn't... I don't think he knows a 50-50. I think he just checked both gates. I think he needed to have nothing to see, and he needs to start panicking. I could have got out. I could have even gone for the hatch exit if I'd known where it was. But that was just a horrible map for an offering. I couldn't use my offering to get out. And the medkit, I didn't get any... Well, I didn't really need to use the medkit. That was the best medkit I had, and I wasted it all because I've come across a fucking Myers who... Fucking... So... Ugh. Horrible. Balanced landing saved me once, but didn't save me the second time. Alright. Well, no offering this time, so... At least the only thing that everyone will know is that the hatch will be at the Killer Shack, so that's good. That's about some of the best offerings I can bring, aside from... allows me to control where to head. So, I had this problem last time where I would simply just not think... I need to think selfishly and literally hide in some cases until the exit is clear. You know, I'm dead on hook and I'm trying to risk it against the Myers. Against other killers, I probably could have got away with a 50-50. But against the Myers, it should have been hide until literally the exit is clear. And that cost me runs. Oh my fucking god. They're immediately here. At least this time it's not a Myers, so that's good. Ugh, so frustrating. Right. Okay, let's check for ruin and all that. And they're immediately fucking back here. Oh, hang on, they're chasing someone down there. I think. Oh, now they're gone. Okay. Oh, they healed up, nice. Alright. This will be a good one to get rid of because then the birds popping won't be a signature of where the survivors are at. I can't believe that monitor and abuse literally turns Myers' terror radius to 0, though. That is insane. That is literally insane. Or at least to a very, very thin cone. I have got to run that one in from now on. That is ridiculously good. I had no idea monitor and abuse affected Myers that much. I want to try something like that after. Anyway. Hope your afternoon is going well, Pineapple. Alright. Found. Okay, we should be alright to pop this again. As I say that, though, not sure anymore. It's a trapper. Oh god. A trapper on fucking swamp. Oh, absolutely no. What a horrible map to get a trapper on. Fuck me. One of the better maps for hiding. Yeah, well, this is how fast I can go with urban evasion. I have to be so careful of the entire ground. Yeah, this is horrible map, though. You can place so many nasty traps on this map if you want to. Yeah, this is not good. Okay. We found one person, but we've traded a gem. Getting an extremely stressful. Is that another gen over there? And he's coming over. I need to crouch out of here. Hope he doesn't find me. Oh, he's chasing someone else. Are we gonna come over here? Yes. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate not being able to complete my gen. Please leave. So I can get back to it. No, I don't want to take hits for you. Okay, and then he's just randomly lost her in the fucking trial. I need to get that balance landing proc now. Wait, is he? Oh, he's committing. He's committing. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Fucking run. Oh, this is really bad. I gained some distance. Yeah. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Now let's fucking crouch somewhere and heal up quickly. Yeah, okay, you heal me then. Save some charges. Alright, okay, okay, okay. Oh, thank God for that. It wasn't a fucking... Alright, check for traps. Traps good. I think we could double up on this. Oh, sorry, I have to move around the other side. Is there a trap here? No. Okay, let's go. Alright, this is not... Well, as long as we keep the gens going. While this is not usually recommended, we are playing against a killer where it's not the worst thing in the world to double up on gens. No deadlock. Yeah, I think we need to greed this. We need to greed this. We need to greed this. Nice! Now let's leave. Like, now or something. Let's go. 2 gens popped in quick succession. That's good. Oh, no. Damn it. Alright. No. Okay, where's the basement? Basement is in hatch. Shack, sorry, I should say. Be very careful. Yeah, he's gonna come over. I need to. Yeah, I think we need to run. No walking here. Oh god, this guy's dead on hook. That is not good. Oh no, is he camping this? No, he's kinda camping it, but not committing all the way. Yeah, I need to be careful of any. I'm probably gonna go down here, but I need to get him as far away as possible from the hook. Oh, actually, does he? Oh no, he actually didn't pursue. He's going after. I think he's going after the Adam. Well, okay, though. If he wants to do that, that gave him time to escape. That's good. Alright, go. Go, 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 go. Alright, we need to keep the gens going. Does he have a trap on the exit gate? No, not yet. Oh, nice. Another one's about to go here. Let's get this done fast. Yeah, fuck it. I'll help you. Get some co-op points for my daily archive as well. Yeah, alright. Done. Nice. One left. This is going a lot better than the other game in terms of hook states as well. As long as the Adam stays out of death's door or whatever, then should be okay. Need to be very, very careful. Yeah, now the thing is though, we're doing fine for now, but this is where we get the free gen. This is where the free gen comes into play. This is where a game can change quickly. If the free gen is on, then I'm in trouble. He's not always. He's trying to do something on the boat. Urban evasion gave me some nice value there just to get away a little bit. Right, we go. Oh my god! No, that's not a trap. I thought it was, but it isn't. Alright. Oh, good. Luckily that person where the hooks was on there first. That's fine. I'm trying to find where the gens are so we can do them. Oh, this one's been done. So it means it's... Oh no, this is starting to look bad, however. Potentially. Be very careful. Remember that. This is a good place to place traps all over the place here. Okay, so I think there's one there. Oh, this gen was at 0. This gen is at 0. That's bad. Exit gate is there. One of them is. Alright. Okay. Getting some lag. Oh wow, he's injuring multiple survivors. But... No, why is one of them here? Yeah, we can go for the gen at this point. I really hope this guy doesn't have nowhere. He's not really shown to have much at the moment, so I'm a little concerned he has nowhere. That would be a big concern, obviously. So it looks like we're gonna get this gen done. He's coming. He's coming, but it's gonna be too late. Yeah. Okay, well, we're about to find out very quickly if he has nowhere or not. Wow, there's actually a trap there? Wow. Really unlucky, but... Now, that doesn't confirm nowhere, though, unfortunately. He could have picked her up. So, yeah. And still need to be very careful here. I'm literally taking it out as soon as... Yeah. I'm gonna wait here. I hear him, I'm leaving. Okay, well, I'm checking... Oh, wow, I'm getting a bit of lag. But not much. Just check... Okay, well, I'm gonna stay here. In case the door needs to be popped. I mean, I could just leave immediately, but there's no need to do that. We got the win locked up. We just need to see if anyone else can get out. That's actually a basement. Oh, he might just be there. He might just be camping the basement kill. And if that's the case, everyone just needs to leave. There's no way you're gonna get down. Yeah, you're not trading there unless everyone agrees to it. That is effectively a bad idea. I'd have just left. Unless you don't really care about dying. That's the kind of thing I would do if I didn't really care about getting out. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's time to leave before he would watch the game further. And there we go! Adept near get. Woo! Second time. And I got my challenge done. Excellent. Oh shit, I need to have my list up. I just realised I need my Adept list. I don't have it up. So I can keep track of the attempts. Nice. 2 attempts for the near. Excellent. Sweet! So after a very frustrating game 1, a much better game 2. Awesome. Alright, they had saved the best for last. Pain Rares, which I didn't notice. Will Strength, and Corrupt Intervention. Yeah. We're also running 5% haste after saying a bird trap. Weird. I don't think that's very good. That's a lot better. Oh, mind you, if you can say it 30% faster and then gain 5%, that's kind of... Nah, I still think that's not very good. To be honest. So yeah. Adept done. Yeah, I don't think I need to. I have been bloodwebbing Bill for the Unbreakable, so I'll have plenty of items with him. That's not going to be an issue. With Bill. I assure you. Alright. So, Nia is done. Good stuff. Thanks, Nia, for your making it quite simple for me. Now I move on to Bill, survivor number 6, who I am currently spending all my blood points on at this moment in time to get the breakable on everybody ready for the patch. I'm not going to bother about the perks. I get them all anyway in the end. Alright. I'll do that later. So, on to Bill. I believe we all recognize Bill from Left 4 Dead. So, you know, probably doesn't need much of an introduction. I should have mentioned that Nia was a street artist who basically graffitied One Place Too Many. Which was all about the environment stuff, and the story's not too bad, but about water and pollution, whatever. So, Bill. Bill has some interesting perks and actually has some excellent perks for escaping by themselves. This perk alone is fantastic. Left Behind. Allows you to see the hatch within a 32-meter range. Very handy if I need to do that. That is a fantastic perk for what I need to do. Can be very handy if I should really be encouraged to go for that if the situation looks dire, because that will give me a huge edge, especially if I combine it with an offering. The second perk is Borrowed Time, which allows you to increase the duration of endurance and movement speed buffs on unhooks by 20 extra seconds. This used to be the only way to give survivors extra endurance after they were unhooked. But with recent changes, it is now not the case, since base kit borrowed time became a thing and it was doubled in length. This is still useful though, because 20 seconds of endurance and movement is great against killers that like to wait out the base kit borrowed time. But it used to be a lot stronger, because it was the only way to do it. And the third perk, which is soon to be used by every survivor in the entire game once they do the new patch with Mori's and the changes to the slugging, which are coming in. Unbreakable allows me to pick myself up once per game by myself if I'm left alone. And also increases the recovery speed of from the ground by 35%. So very useful when you have sluggy killers and you surprise them by getting up and carrying on. Pretty useless otherwise if the killer's just going to pick you up straight away, but in the case that they go slug heavy, very handy to have this. So I'm going to be able to find the hatch easier. I'm going to be able to rescue allies and keep them safe longer. And I'm going to be able to pick myself up should the killer decide to go, you know, weird. Now, I could be tempted to take a key with me so I can get out the hatch extra so. I might do that if the game starts getting bad, if I have to play really cautiously. But I'm going to go for medkits for now, because I have a lot of supplies with Bill. Because I've been leveling him up, so I've got a lot of... I have a lot of stuff. I mean, I've only got one purple medkit, but I have like a fair few green ones and yellow ones. So I got a fair amount of stuff. I have 2 proper keys. I have 6 broken keys, which I think will allow me to get the hatch a bunch of times. Maybe. Need to check. Oh, never mind. I don't have anything for getting the hatch. So I won't be able to use the broken key to escape that way, unfortunately. Damn, that sucks. Well, I got two skeleton keys should I need it. And I do have 2 white wards, so I could use that to keep the keys as long as possible. So, yeah, that's good. I also have a challenge to complete repairing 2 gens in a single game. So, yeah. Hey, NASCAR90, how you doing? Hope you're having a good afternoon. I've just done the near Adept. Now moving on to Bill. So, I should probably explain the 2 main changes that are coming up for Dead by Daylight. They're running through the public test beta thing at the moment, so... yeah. I should explain the 2 changes. So, they're currently running 2 new changes to the game through the public beta test, which will go live eventually. The first change is about slugging. So basically, Unbreakable is going to be base kit on every survivor, essentially. The way it's going to work is that if a survivor is on the ground for 45 seconds, you can pick yourself up. So if you fully recover and you're down on the ground for 45 seconds, you can pick yourself up straight away. And with Unbreakable changes, you can do this even quicker. I think half the time, in fact, because I think it's going to be 100%. At the moment, anyway. So with Unbreakable, it changes a bunch of perks, because Boon Exponential now will not have the option. No Mither will no longer have the option to do that. So no Mither's getting nerfed, because that's one of the benefits it has, is being able to pick yourself up. Now you can't do that because it's base kit. So we have to change a bunch of 3 perks at least. Boon Exponential, Unbreakable, and no Mither. So Unbreakable is gonna half the recovery time. So survivors are gonna be able to pick themselves up in about 22, 23 seconds after being downed every time, which is pretty good. And it sounds like a good change, you know. It discourages slugging, because if the killer waits too long, then they will see the survivor pick themselves up. And it sounds like a good change in theory, although it does mean that Swifts are going to be a pain in the ass about this a bit more, because they'll literally not... you won't be able to slug them to fend them off or anything. And you will know that whenever you chase someone, there's a timer before that person picks themselves back up or whatever. Getting a lot of points in this game, that's for sure. So that's the first change. The one that sounds like it could be good in theory. The second change, however, I think could be absolutely terrible. The Mori change system. I will discuss that after this game a little bit. This is a good start. If I get the challenge done... Oh wow, he's got an event kit. Must be a great check. Chasing after Ada. They've dropped Chase. Alright, that's one done already. I might as well stay with this guy and see what develops. Not usually recommended to do that, but fuck it. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it's a dredge. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. No, dude, you don't fucking hide in a walker against a dredge. Ever. There's no reason to do that. I mean, I get that you want to do it to avoid the thingy check, but that is so risky against a dredge, though. Do we lock this one? Yeah, but only one of them. Don't want the other one. Oh, he's actually camping. A little bit. Okay, that's fine then. We should definitely rush gens in a little bit. Nice. So this dredge likes to camp the hook, unless he heard the other survivors. Okay, we should get this gen done as well. Alright. And pop. Okay, well I've got my archive. No, dude, there's no need to do that. That's a waste. I actually think that's a big, bad, terrible waste. Oh, he is... Okay, well, alright, we need to split out now. Yeah, we can't stay together now. He's chasing that Ada around that item. We need to split out a bit. So, if nothing else, at least on this attempt, I'm going to get my archive done. So that's a bonus. Now, I didn't bring a hatch offering, unfortunately, so... Is the basement here? No, it is not. That's good. We'll do this one. This will be a good one to get rid of, so we don't have to worry about doing it near to a basement. Fine with that. Okay. He might come over here, though. Okay, let go. Oh, here we go. Okay, so he has to have barbecue then. This is bad. This is very bad. Oh, I'm running into a corner. I can't see, you see. I can't actually see very well. That's fine. I need to take him to... Yeah, this area. Alright, this is fine. No problem. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, this is fine. I cook him near a dead zone. Nowhere near the other survivors, so this is acceptable, I guess. Oh my god, wait. Agitation? It doesn't help to run into a fucking corner, but that's the disadvantage of Nightfall and not having windows of opportunity. But... Oh my god, they need to finish gens. They need to finish gens. This is starting to not look as good now. They need to heal me immediately. He's gonna come over. Actually, no, he's chasing the obsession. He doesn't need to anymore. Yeah, we need to get back on the basement gen. I think it's critical we get that one down rather quickly. So, lock this one. Yeah, get back on it fast. Okay, good. He's chasing the obsession. If we can get this down, that will be, again, fantastic. He's still chasing the obsession. That's good. And bam! No more basement to worry about. At least in terms of a gen on the basement. That's good. Right, there's a gen there. I'm gonna leave that locked for now. Oh, there's two actually we could use. I'm gonna leave these just for the moment, I think. Actually, yeah. No, I'm gonna lock this one, I think, actually. I don't know which one he'll do, though. And he chose the other one. Oh no, bad, 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 bad! I can't go to the basement way. I can't go to the basement way. I really have... No. If I go to the basement, I might as well just be dead. I need to take him away. I can barely see, by the way. Okay, he went for the anti-loop. That's good. That buys me some time. I can't see where I'm going. I literally cannot see anything. This is a horrible map to have to deal with fucking darkness that just disappeared for a second. But I bought enough time. Please complete a gen quickly. Oh god, he is not... I don't think he's running agitation. That is really unlucky though. Both fucking times I've been in a chase with him, he's had nightfall immediately. That is... Oh my god, they might get the gen done. Oh, this is bad though. I might die anyway. They're gonna get the gen done and they're gonna have to save me dead quick or else I'm dead. But they should complete the gen. They should probably do that first. Nice. Now get over here. Oh, they're over there. Oh, that's bad for me. I'm gonna have to hide or do something weird. I could also go for hatch. Oh god. Okay, dude. I'm the only one dead on hook. You have to trade. Nice. Go. Okay. Alright. Now. Oh, the gates are open. Alright, I need to get out of here. Now. Unfortunately, the gates are all the way across the field. This is where I have to hope that the other one's open. Yeah, I need to run and really hope that I pick the right gate. I don't know. That was a quick open as well. So either someone's got wake up or the killer did that. Oh, it's over there. It's there. Oh, it doesn't have no head. Alright, I just leave then. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I need to buy some time. Possibly. I don't think I'm gonna get... I'm not gonna get any value here. I'm just gonna leave. Take the win. Yeah. I get no value because he's gonna count the hook. And I can't afford to risk losing my Adept shot, so... Yay! Adept bill on the first time of asking. Nice. Very good. Holy crap, look at all the points I got. 96,000 points in that game. That was an insane amount. So many. So many points. Whew, that was a lot. That was... I think I played that about as well as I could, considering it was... Oh no, no one can take a hit, though. Oh, he has the power. Oh, no way. He got denied by lag. Oh, he didn't have no head. I could have stayed and taken a hit, maybe. Yeah. Oh, this guy doesn't have any items, so he's not going to lose anything too important, to be honest. So he'll be fine. He had no items, and he wasn't going for Adept, so... Your sacrifice will be appreciated, Dwight. You saved my life. And the Adept run. If not for you, I could have died on that hook. They could have left me there. I might have just escaped. It looks like they had that chance as well, except for the, Thanks, Dwight. I get to keep my precious purple medkit, which is the best part. Yeah, wow. So I got 96,000 points. 100, 106, an extra 25%. Plus 100% survivor bonus, plus surviving. That was pretty good. Excellent. We had a nurse's calling. Pain Rares, Lethal Pursuit, Barbecue. They were full on the reveals. Reveal a survivor for 6 seconds when they lock a locker. Oh. That might explain how he was coming over some places then. And he had an increased knife. Right, nice. Excellent. Good stuff. Alright. So that is the last survivor challenge on this side. The only challenges I have remaining are killer based. Might as well read about this lore.
Hello? Anyone out there? I need a hand over here. Bill hears the cries for help above the agonizing groans of the infected. He spots a cage in the middle of all the chaos surrounded by the infected. He grabs his rifle and fires, splitting infected heads like watermelons. He approaches the cage with Zoe, where he sees a man covered in blood. Out of the frying pan and into the cage, he laughs to himself. How'd you end up in this shithole of a thing? The man sighs. Quit yapping and get me out. Zoe looks around. Something ain't right about this. She's got good instinct. Bill's feeling the same knot in his belly. The man smashes the cage. Just get me out of here before they come back. Bill lifts the butt of his rifle and smashes the padlock off the latch with a mighty clang. Merry Christmas, kid. The man smirks. I like that one, Gramps, and I ain't a kid. Call me Francis. Francis steps out of the cage, repeating, Merry Christmas, Merry bloody Christmas. Bill spits over an infected corpse sprawled over the rubble. That's my line. Find your own. Francis's smile grows. No copyright on a line like that. Bill knows what he's doing. They're kind of a pack, and this ain't about a line. This is about who's calling the shots. A lot of brass for a civilian. Truth is, no one is really in charge in this shitstorm, and we all gotta take the lead in some way or another, and he's too stupid to understand. He ought to break him now before things get nasty, set him straight. He inches closer to the man. Zoe sighs. Boys, it's just a goddamn line. A sudden clicking sound behind them, and Bill senses they're screwed. They turn to face 3 men with guns trained on them. Out of the cage and into the blazing goddamn fire. Francis sighs. Shit. Canadians. Bill looks them over. A group of men in makeshift hazmat suits and rifles. We ain't Canadians. Now move! Bill looks to Zoe and Francis and goes sotto voce. They're survivalists. Francis scrunches his face. So, what are you saying? You saying they're worse than Canadians? Bill doesn't know how to respond to this. He fought with Canadians, damn good soldiers. What's your beef with Canadians? Francis shrugs. What is it?
Yeah, this is like the backstory to Left 4 Dead, apparently. You know, we're spreading out how he met Zoe, and then how he met Francis, and assuming we'll meet Willis eventually. So it's like they're doing Left 4 Dead backstory. It's rather interesting to see, I suppose. So yeah, I won't be doing any of the archive challenges for a bit. Right, so that's Bill done. Not too bad. I did get hooked twice, but it wasn't a problem. Now, this is where things are going to get difficult. Possibly the most difficult of all. The David attempts. This is where things are going to be very, very interesting. Indeed. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. Right, so David. David is a bar brawler fist fighter from England who got into one fight too many and found himself in the fog. A tough badass, but incentivized by wanting to punch his dad. I sympathize with you there, David. I don't want to do the same. So his perks are rather interesting. Now, the first perk is Dead Hard. Now, Dead Hard, once upon a time, was absolutely ridiculous. And it still kind of is, but it takes a lot more skill to use now. Instead of gaining you an invincibility frame and distance, now it gives you an endurance state and distance if you can pull the timing off. And I can assure you it is still used quite a bit because some survivors have learnt the timing and they can pull off insane distance runs. So in some aspects, the new Dead Hard is a little more powerful than the old Dead Hard, but it's harder to use. So it's better, I guess. So that'll be useful, especially since I'm going to stay injured the entire game. The second perk is We're Gonna Live Forever, which had its blood points removed in 6.1. Will allow me to pick up a survivor 100% quicker, and if I actually do certain conditions, safe hook, hit, rescue with powered or flashlight, I can gain a stack of this. And when it's active, if I pick someone up, I will give them 10 seconds of endurance. Now, unfortunately, since I'm going to be injured, I won't be able to perform the second condition very much, if at all. Unless I do a perfect Dead Hard, which I'm going to be practicing at best. And since I won't be using flashlights and pallets, it's really just safe hook equals condition met. But that's only useful if survivors killer starts slugging. Otherwise, it doesn't do much. The third perk is where this is going to be very, very difficult. No Mither, the most hardcorest perk in the game. So, you are broken for the entire trial. That means I have 1 health state. 1. Dead Hard gives me another one if I can do it. So I'll be permanently injured, which means I'll always be able to use Dead Hard. I won't have to worry about health because I can't heal. So I won't need to bring medkits. I don't leave pools of blood. I have an Iron Will level of silence with grunts of pain. And I can recover from the dying state completely by 25%. So it's kind of like having a pocket Iron Will / Unbreakable. The kicker is that I am permanently injured. 1 hit downs me for the entire game. I can't even take hits unless I Dead Hard time really effectively, which is hard because I haven't practiced it. Also, for killers, a no Mither person is a target. Because who are they going to go after? The person that takes 2 hits or the person that takes 1? All the time. And I won't be getting slugged because I can pick myself up. So they'll be picking me up immediately. To prevent me from getting up over and over and over and over again. So this perk alone makes David potentially one of the hardest ones to do. Because I can't take hits, I have to be extra careful, and I have to rely on Dead Hard timings. So with that in mind, again, there is no point in bringing healing. So I can't heal myself. So I'm going to bring this offering, and I will bring a toolkit instead, I think. I could also consider bringing a key or a flashlight. Maybe, but I think I'll go for the toolkit. To rush gens or something. I could even consider bringing the BMP, brand new part potentially, but I might hold off on that for the moment. Eliminating skill checks while repairing. That could be nice, but let's see if I can get some. Right, do I have anything? Oh wow, I don't have anything to really increase. I only have this one to add extra charges. That'll bring it up to 40, and I might go for Queen Rag to just increase the speed, I think. Actually, no, I suppose I do the swivels, and yeah. So this is going to be hard. Very, very difficult to pull off. So I'm going to have 40 charges. I'm going to repair 30% faster or 80% faster with a combo. And hopefully that will be enough. But this means I have to be very careful. Now, there are some benefits. It means I don't have to worry about healing when unhooked. I can be sneaky to some extent. So when I'm unhooked, I can immediately go about my business. And if I time dead hard, I will be able to use it all the time. I won't have to worry about exposed. That's a good thing as well. I don't have to worry about exposed because I'm permanently one hit down. So there's a lot of powers that don't have the same threat levels. Makes no difference if I get exposed because I am already permanently exposed, effectively, for the entire game. But rest assured, killers will target people with no mither. I certainly know I do the same. I would go after a no mither person because it'd be easier to kill if they can't loot well, which I can't. So I could be targeted by the killer. I might get tunneled a bit more. It really depends. Again, you can't really ignore a no mither. It's a free opportunity for the killer to take someone out in 3 instead of 6 hits. It does mean, though, that for some killers, the exposed stuff isn't going to be as a threat to them. So, for example, like, Myers won't really bother with tier 3 because there's no point in stalking. I mean, it could stalk me to get the points, but the tier 3 effect isn't going to be, wow, getting 50% extra boost, which is nice. But, yeah, this is the hardest, probably the hardest Survivor setup I have. If I could overcome this challenge... is there going to be a For Honor killer, or is it just a saying? For Honor killer? I've not heard anything about that, NASCAR, so I couldn't tell you. You got a meeting with your study coach. Alright then, Shakur, well, have a fun time with your study... Oh my god, she's spawning in midair. Okay, so as you can see, I am permanently broken. The next killer is going to be not licensed. It will be a unique killer, so I don't know what they're planning. I need to leave now. Okay, it's a Wesker. Yeah, so I can dead hard at any time. I don't have to worry about taking the injury hit first, which is good. Gonna check for ruin. We don't have to deal with ruin. Good. As far the last thing I sort of heard about the next killer from a leak a while ago is the next killer is going to be some kind of a knight. I mean, if it's anything like the previous licensed killer into non-licensed, the original, the next killer is going to be a better version of the previous one. Like, for example, the Dredge had more mobility of hit and run than Sadako did. So the next killer might be a more mobile version of Wesker. Yes, I believe a knight. I don't know if it's a For Honor knight, but I think the rumor I heard quite a few months ago was a knight of some description. But, again, I've not heard anything about it. If anything like that comes up, it will be on my YouTube feed, so... Oh, no, 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 don't kill yourself on the hook, for fuck's sake. I know Wesker's a pain to deal with, but jeez, don't do that, please. That's gonna make... That means I'm effectively gonna be looking for hatch right away. Oh, thanks God they got saved. Okay. So that's 2 down. Oh, wow. Is that everyone? Okay, that's not too bad a spread. I'm just going to check if the basement's here or not. It is not, so that means basement's in main. Worth noting. Okay, let's get this done. I haven't played For Honor very much, so I can't really say. I could go for the unhook here. I'm not so sure if I should, though. Yeah, there's no point now. I need to keep gens coming out because we're about to go down to 3. I think. Oh, this is bad. Do I take a hit here? No, I'm too far away. Now we're all injured. Wow, you can actually hear me making some slight noises. Before the 6.1 patch, I would have been silent. But because it's an Iron Will nerf, it's 25% less than it used to be. Okay, this is... Okay, they healed up, that's good. They need a first aid spray, though. Also, that's another thing, effectively, in this case. I mean, Wesker's infection is bad, but it's not as bad as it would be. And he's less likely to go for it, to some extent, because he can just down me in one hit. So... But still, if I get infected, I will be looking to cure it, obviously, because I'd be 8% slower. And I'd need every speed boost possible. Is there a gen here? Oh god, that could be far enough away for a barbecue truck. There is not a gen there. Is that Wesker? I could... Okay, there's a gen here. Oh yeah, he's staying nearby. He's not... The thing is, I can't hook trade, because I go down in one hit, unless I can dead hard time like a god. Which I'm not really confident about. So I'd rather just play it very cautiously. If anything, I should be trying to pull Wesker off the hook. Where is he? Alright, I need to get... Oh, this is... Jesus Christ, he is fucking camping. That is disgusting. Well, unfortunately, I cannot hook trade. I mean, I could. Yeah, I can't hook trade. Sorry, guys. If I could, I would. But I go down in one hit. It's unfortunate. So I just need to keep doing gens and hope for the best. Yeah, I need to heal this person, I think. Okay, good. Yeah, I think this is time to pop the toolkit, I think. Try and get some speed on this generator. Oh, he doesn't have pain res. Damn it. It had to fucking proc a skill check as soon as I fucking let go. That is horrible. I wasted my toolkit then, essentially. That's really not good. I wanted to... I was trying to anticipate pain res. He doesn't have it, though. Oh no, he's got plaything. Alright, he's camping the hooks really aggressively though. Again, I cannot hook trade. I could do, but that would mean taking a... I don't think it might not work out quite as well as that. If I keep doing the gens though... Yeah, okay. I need to keep doing... Okay, so now I don't need to worry about pain rate, I don't think. Yeah, we're safe to keep going with the gen. I might have to do a hook trade here, though. Maybe? Alright, I'm gonna push it. Come on, come on. Get this done. And then go for the save. Oh no! What? They fucking killed themselves? They had so much time! They had so much time left! Why did they do that? I was gonna go over now. Oh, that is this. Oh my god, that's fucking terrible. Oh, I was gonna go over there right away. There was time. She had plenty of time. There was no need for that. That is so fucking annoying. It was so bloody close. Okay, he's found someone else. Right. I'm the only person left who's not dead on hold. Get it done. Oh god, please don't come over in the last second. I'm so close. Yes, baby! Let's go! Oh no. Oh, this is bad. He found them just as the exit gates were open. This is so terrible. Hang on, someone has a plaything. Hey, Blueberry. Yes, no, he is right. If this disappears, I can immediately quit doing it. This might be the oblivious of the player, though. It might be worth doing it right now. Yes, now they are able to hear it. Oh, no, 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 no. That's bad. That's bad. That's so bad. Oh, this is terrible. The exit gate is right there. Oh, no, 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 no. She needs to keep him busy. Oh, this is really bad. This is so fucking bad. She's keeping him busy, but I'm nowhere near the exit gate, and I can't take a hit. Remember, I can't take a hit. Oh my god. I have to literally pull my dead hard. I'd rather just go. Go, 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 go. Oh god. Wait, is she keeping him busy? Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Did she fuck up? Oh, I think she fucked up. I think she's getting hooked. Oh, oh god. Oh god. Please go back to the other gate. Please go back to the other gate. Do not come here. He might not. The other gate's open. He might think I go out. Oh god, he's coming over. He's coming over. He's coming over. No, 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 no. Press dead hard. Yes! Got it. First time. Oh my god. I'm the hardest possible survivor. In theory. I didn't even see Wesker the whole game. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Holy crap. That was so close. DD, third Adept. Okay. Done on hardest survivor. Oh my god. I'm impressed that happened. Oh Jesus Mori, I escaped that. All because that other survivor, they fucked up somehow. If they had escaped, I think they had exit gate, and somehow they didn't get out. I don't know what they were doing, unless they were deliberately doing that to try and buy time. I don't know what happened. The thing is, if they had just left immediately, he would have checked that gate. I would have been caught. I'd have had to do something else, but that was such a lucky set of circumstances. You know, the Wesker never found me, and the last survivor bought so much time, but I was able to just go out for the other gate. That was extremely lucky, but I'll take it. I will take it. And David is done. Oh my god, wow. I thought that would be the hardest one yet. But first time. Holy shit. Holy moly. I mean, I know Survivor side can be easy sometimes because of the whole, you know, you only have to survive, but still, I am at the mercy of the killers and the games and the other teammates. Alright, so, David done. And that's the hardest one. I mean, there might be some others that are harder due to other reasons, but in terms of the toolkit, I mean, the hardest one. No other survivor has any state that gets them injured or leaves them vulnerable in any particular way. So, getting David done is great. I don't have to worry about the no Mither nerf that's coming up. Right, so, on to survivor number 8. Laurie Strode from Halloween. Now, Laurie's perks are actually kind of interesting. I guess in a sense, Laurie's perks actually do add an element of danger, but it's not like injured state. So her 3 perks, unique perks, are Decisive Strike, which used to be really powerful. It no longer is, but it still could be useful against some extremely tunnely killers. Essentially, when you are unhooked for 60 seconds, as long as you don't do a conspicuous action, you could stun the killer for 3 seconds if they pick you up, if they down you. This is, however, disabled when the exit gates are open, and 3 seconds is not enough time to really escape a lot of good killers. But it's better than nothing, I guess. Decisive Strike has been run a lot less because of the fact that 3 seconds is barely enough time. So this perk used to be an absolute godsend, and now it is massively reduced. But it still could be a difference maker if a pallet is nearby or something, to gain more distance. But it only works 60 seconds, and if I do any action like generators, healing, I lose the ability. So I'm probably not really going to rely on Decisive Strike, because unless I am being tunneled, it's not really going to be all that useful. The second perk is one I've never used before. One of ones I've never used. Object of Obsession. So whenever my aura is revealed to the killer, I can see their aura, and I gain a temporary bonus to healing, repairing, and cleansing. The kicker is, if I am the obsession, the killer can see my aura for 3 seconds every 30 seconds, and increases my chances of being the obsession. So basically, if I am the obsession, and I have this, well, I can see the killer. If they can see me, they also see me. So every 30 seconds, I will see the killer, and the killer will see me. We'll sort of just see each other throughout the whole game. Great for information, not so great for hiding. It means I won't be able to hide, because they'll know where I am, and if they're running Lethal Pursuer, that means they'll gain 5 seconds. I will only get them for free. They would get a 2-second extra bonus. Actually, now that I think about it, it doesn't matter. I'd also gain the 5-second bonus. So it's a bit of a weird perk. It also means I have to be careful, because I can't hide effectively. Because I could hide in a spot and it could proc, and then I'd see them, and then that'd be it. But it does also mean I can see them, which might be useful in some situations. It's a bit of a double-edged sword to have this, but I have to run it. The third one is Sole Survivor, which is an interesting one. So every time a survivor is killed or sacrificed, I gain a token. And for each token, my aura cannot be read by the killer within a range of 24 meters. So it's kind of like a mini distortion, sort of. But when I'm the last survivor alive, I gain more repairs generator speed, which is useless because no one repairs generators when I'm the last one, and gains a 50% bonus to opening exit gates or the hatch. So potentially could be useful for that. If I'm the last person. It also increases my chances of being the obsession. So more than likely, because I'm running this one, it gives me more chances. And because I'm running this one, it gives me more chances. And because I'm running this one that gives you obsession the moment you use it, I will essentially end up in this state eventually if I don't start out that way. Yikes. Could be scary. Alright, so I am going to take a med kit. Let's see. 24 charges. I think I'll go for the one that has more charges, to be honest. So, yeah. This could be tricky. I will be able to counter tunneling, but I will have to avoid being, you know, I have to bear in mind I can see the killer every 30 seconds, they can see me. It's a bit of a weird... I've never run these two perks before, so it's going to be an interesting occasion. I don't think a lot of people run them either. But the benefit could be I would be able to see the killer. I might be able to see them at the very beginning of the game. I might be able to tell who they are, but that's about it. It's very situational dependent, you know, and maybe in regards to some loops, I could use that to trick the killer or something. Wow. Prestige 32. Crazy. Absolute bonkers. I'm saying I've got their profile. They are German. And they are streaming, I think. And holy crap, they have 3,000 out. Oh, they left. Oh, okay. I was going to say that Masamune had 3,000 hours in the game. But, I guess they didn't stick around. Maybe they're trying to get a... Maybe they saw something they didn't like, or just were trying to get a Swift going or something. Oh, well. Or maybe they saw that and didn't want to play with an Adept player. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to play with it. Maybe they don't want to play with Adepts for some reason. Black player swing with his speed. Anyway. I mean, I guess that'd be cool, Nazgul, but this is going to be an original killer, so it won't be a license. Maybe afterwards it would be a license. We don't know what their plans are after this update. Other than they're going to try and get rid of cheaters. So they say, with a bunch of changes. And they're changing the Mori system and the slugging system. So yeah, about the Mori system. I said I wasn't going to talk about that. So the changes are, as well as there being base kit unbreakable and a 45-second pickup, there's going to be a base kit Mori system in place where every killer can kill a survivor on death hook. So the offerings will no longer give you a Mori chance. You just have Moris right away. You down someone twice and you can Mori them. If they're dead on hook, you can Mori them. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now, that itself doesn't sound terrible per se, I guess. It doesn't sound too bad if the Mori option's there. You know, I mean, the offerings are going to be changed to give more blood points. So, for example, the Ebony Mori offering will be changed to you gain more blood points if you Mori people or put people on hook or whatever. So we're going to change all the Mori offerings into different things. Which is cool, I guess. So, base kit Mori will change the game quite a bit by itself. Because in Mori games, you know that what you're up against. Now every game is a Mori game. Which means that you can't escape on the death hook. If you go down twice, the killer has an option to just kill you on the spot. They don't have to worry about finding a hook a third time. They can just kill you immediately. Unless they're going for challenges that require the hook survivors, of course. Or they want more points, because generally you get more points for hooking than Moris. And also hooking is faster, in some cases, compared to a Mori animation. Wow, yeah. Double BBS. Nice. More points. So, it's going to change a lot of the games, because now if you're dead on hook and you go down, you can't get Sabo saved. You can't get flashlight saved. You can't get blocked or powered stunned. You can just be immediately killed right away, which is what you have to deal with in the games where killers bring Mori offerings, but now will be used all the time. Every single game will be a Mori game, which is going to significantly change quite a bit of how this game plays, especially around Death Hook state. You know, I mean, granted, a good chunk of the time, if you go down in second, when you're done Death Hook, you die anyway. But there's always that chance, you know. There's always that chance that you could have Decisive Strike, or a teammate could flashlight save you, or powered save, or body block, or anything. With this change, you won't be able to do that anymore. As soon as you're down, more likely, a killer's just going to press the Mori button because it's easier, unless there's a hook right next to him. Alright, so again, I will... but that's not the worst part of the change. That I could accept also. It's the other change to the Mori. Oh my god, we got lag everywhere. So remember, I'm going to see the killer in about 30 seconds. And remember, they'll see me. So if I'm on a gen, I need to be careful. It's procced. It's a... I can't... Huntress. And remember, they saw me. And that's going to happen every 30 seconds. So I now know it's a Huntress. That is good information. This is not the worst map to face a Huntress on. It's going to make it very hard for me to hide, because I cannot stay in a spot for long without revealing myself. Again, I see her. She sees me. She might not pay attention to that fact. She's not running Lethal Pursuer, because otherwise I'd see her for 2 extra seconds. Now she's coming over in this direction. Oh no, she isn't. She's ignoring it completely. Very scary to deal with. I have no invisibility from the killer. So if I'm on a gen, I have to be very careful. Really, really careful. Yep, there she is. She can see me. So sometimes they'll just ignore her. I am the Obsession, by the way. I started out as the Obsession, so I'm already going to be, you know... Yep, there she is. I mean, sometimes when it's like this, it's not really going to matter too much, because she's busy doing other things. But she knows where I'm going to be, and if she pays attention, she'll come over. Did Object just activate there? It did. So she's running barbecue. So it's actually kind of... There she is. She'll see me again. She's not heading towards me, though, I don't think. Yeah, she's elsewhere. Oh, that's kind of cool. I can see the timer for the Object of Obsession. So I can actually time it a little bit. I need to get this gen done. Oh, no, she's slugging. No, she's not. She's checking it out. I need to... Alright. Yeah, she's going to head this way, though. Oh, I can see her. She knows where I'm going. I'm gonna have to fake her out here, I think. Yeah, she'll have seen me that time, but I'm gonna fake her out and go the other way. I will go for the save here, I think. Oh my god, are they really killing themselves? Wait, was that a blast mine proc? Oh no, she saw me. I can't go for it now without taking... Unless I do a trade straight up. Oh, that's bad. That was really bad timing on the, that. I can't really do anything there, unfortunately. Oh my god, this game is horrible. Yeah, I can't do it, because they won't be picking themselves up in time, you see. My only chance is that she goes for a slug victory, and I may be able to pick them. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Alright, well, I'm going for Hatch. This game is already over. She's going to camp that and then use Object to find me. That's bad, actually. That's really bad. She'll use Object to find me. Unless I hide in a locker. Alright, Soul Survivor just kicked in. My only chance here is to get Hatch. Where is Hatch? Yeah, this is not a good spot to be in at all. But I'm getting Soul Survivor tokens, which means I can speed on an exit gate. But this is terrible. Like, she could literally just wait for an object proc and then come get me. Now, I want to try something. Okay. Oh, crap. That did actually trigger. Now she knows where I am. That's not good. Yeah, she's coming straight over. This is not good news, guys. This is not good news. This is absolutely really fucking terrible. Remember, I can't hide for too long either. I am possibly boned here. Possibly. What the hell was that lag? Did you fucking see that? Wow. What the hell is that lag? Wow, 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 wow. Fucking wow. The fucking lag on this fucking player. Holy fucking shit, lag more, dude. That melee hit was disgusting. What a... Wow! My god, this game is a lag fest. Absolutely disgusting. This is the laggiest game I've had in my life. I don't even want to count that as an attempt. That is disgusting. What a fucking travesty of a game that was. Fucking player dying, trying to kill themselves on hook. The Huntress gets a 3-person slug, and I have the absolute worst fucking perk in the whole game. Wow. Lag. Praise the lag. Killer. That was absolutely unpleasant to play. Laggiest connection I've ever seen. That was the... Wow, they were running like Bit of Murmur as well. That was just horrible. They did not have a good connection. That was a laggy game. That was just horrible. Horrible. Horrible game. Absolutely fucking horrible. What a terrible game that was. They fucking meleeed so fucking far. I had literally zero chance. That was just... I don't even want to count that as an attempt, because that was more of a fucking broken game, but I have to, unfortunately. Absolutely fucking disgusting game that was. Ugh. Time to bring a Hatch offering, I think. Just terrible. Not a very... Well, luckily I still have enough med kits and these offerings, so I'm okay. But... Ugh. What an absolute terrible laggy game. Really. That is the laggiest game I have ever played in Dead by Daylight. The Huntress hit me with the melee through a... Because of the lag difference, they hit me way ahead where I should have been. And my old perk did not help. That's going to be a real problem if I need to escape by myself. I will be revealed every 30 seconds. That is going to make this difficult. Again, it's a bit different to being injured, but it's not good that I can't hide anywhere. Unless I hide in a locker or something. But if they have any aura perks, I always get revealed. It's very unpleasant. And that's the problem I'm going to have to deal with. I can't hide from killers going for the final kill on a hook. I literally have to adapt to that. And I'm not used to playing with this, so... It's going to suck. I have an advantage on exit gates, but I have to make it count. But I have to also bear in mind I'm visible every 30 seconds. So the only way I'm going to be able to deal with that is to essentially just get a good game where it doesn't matter if I'm the last survivor or anything like that. So this might actually be in some ways harder than the David's situation because I can't be invisible. But I can use an extra health state, so you know. The last game was just horrible anyway. I even if I didn't have Object of Obsession, I probably would have been in a lot of trouble anyway because of the lag element. Yeah, pretty grim. Very grim outcome. Indeed. I will be playing Proteus later tonight, by the way. Just to let you all know, I will be playing Proteus later this evening. This is the first stream of the day. I am doing Proteus later on. So this is like a bonus stream, if you will. Where I'm trying to get some Survivor Adepts done. Oh boy. Well, a Survivor picked this one, so I hope they're good at it. Okay, we're dealing with Corrupt. Now, Object is going to proc in about 5 seconds. Now, I want to test something here, actually. What happens if I hide in a locker? Do they see me, or do they not? It's a nemesis. Oh, why is he coming out now? God damn it. Okay. I don't think he saw me. Ugh. Yeah, I couldn't see. I think lockers counter this, but the problem is I can't hide in a locker every... Oh, jeez. Fucking fearmonger. Ew. I mean, it's a good thing I'm not dealing with... Well, it's a good thing I don't have exhaustion. Oh god, that means the blindness is actually going to be really... I can't use the perk for this. They can see me, but I can't see them. So this counters my perk a little bit. Yeah, they can see my aura, and I can't see theirs because of the blindness. So that's actually pretty bad. But there's not a lot I can do about it. I'm just going to have to plow on through. That doesn't fucking help. Yeah. Oh wait, he isn't actually coming over. Let's go. Read it. Read it. Read it. Go. Let's get rid of that blindness, shall we? Thanks. Now I can see. Okay, they're up there. Yeah, you see how that could be useful for me sometimes. And because they're busy in a chase, they're not really going to pay attention to the clock reading they see. And I'm certainly not going to friggin' hop off a gen every 25 seconds to check where he is. I'm just going to keep going. You'll also see I can gain a slight speed bonus when it does proc. Only 6%, but it's a very small one. But every little helps every time it does occur. Yeah, so the 6% bonus. Nice. Okay, back to being not blind anymore. That's good. Oh, hey, another gen. Let's work on this. Oh, he's gonna come over. Ah, fucking zombie. Get out of here, zombie. Now, the basement gen would be nice to get rid of. This will be a nice gen to remove. For sure. Nice. He hasn't put him on a hook yet. Now he has. Took him a while, though. Alright, so now he knows I'm here. Does he come over? Zombie? It is a zombie. The zombie hears me, but unfortunately its pathfinding is going to cause it some issues. I think. Maybe not. That is unfortunate, but I can still do this. We're just gonna have to play Ring Around the Roses with a zombie. Sorry, Zombie Goon, but you are no match for childhood games. Alright, so basement is no longer an issue. Been kind of left alone so far in this game, but I don't think they can stay that way too long. Still, it doesn't look like I have to worry about Pain Res or DMS in this game, so I can just keep doing the gen until they come and get me. Yeah, this has got to... Oh no, this has got bad, suddenly. I gotta keep the pressure on, though. I have to keep the pressure going. Okay, one of them got picked up, that's good. I can keep on this gen then. Because if we don't keep the gen pressure on, then the killer will win by attrition, so... Someone at all times needs to be ideally doing a generator. I'm really surprised he's not actually gone after me once with this proc. But perhaps he's just getting too many other better chances. Or maybe he's even deliberately leaving me till last because he knows I could be found easier. That's something you could do with an Object of Obsession user. You could just leave them till last. Because, fuck it, you can see them. You don't need to go after them necessarily. You know, unless they're doing all the gens, which I kind of am at the moment. That's the second solo gen I've done all game, and I've been involved in every gen so far. That person. I'm really hoping we haven't... Okay, Mr. Nemesis. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not going over to where the person is, because that's what he'll want me to do. I'm happy to take the hit there, to be honest. There's a gen. Oh no, why is there a fucking zombie here? Go away! That is really, really not appreciated. He literally sees me because of the zombie. I had to take that hit as well. Oh wow, he doesn't slow down at all. Okay, I need to take him to a dead zone. But not a dead zone that includes a basement. This is fine. Yeah, he's not gonna get that. Alright, if I take him to this corner... Unfortunately, he's in tier 3, so he has a slightly bigger radius, but I took him to about the best area I could take him to. Since all the gen... Oh no, there's a gen being done here. This is bad. I took him to the worst area, but I thought it was the best. Oh no, it's not gen. It's a totem. Which means he's running plaything. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Every killer runs plaything now, including me. It's just annoying to deal with, and it's busy work. Literally every killer runs this. Oh no, seeing me isn't going to do any good now, is it? Alright, heal me. Okay, or don't. Do whatever then. I mean, I just gave up Decisive, but I'm not counting that to save me. I'd rather heal up. As my health stays tanky through. Now, this is where Object is going to help me a bit, because I am oblivious, but I can see the killer. So that's actually kind of helpful at this point. They are somewhere in the middle. Remember, I'm oblivious at the moment, so I am really need to be careful. I need to find this fucking totem and get rid of it so we can play as normal. Alright, we got 1 gem left. I have been the architect for pretty much all the gems. Alright, where the bloody hell is the nemesis? And he's coming over to find me. Fucking great. I now have to fucking juke him for another few moments. This area, though, has no... Okay, it's got 1 gen in it. 1. Did he lose me already? Yeah, I think he did. He must have gone back to the hook. What? Bloody hope so, eh? Oh, this is bad. No, now I have to make a move. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I can see that he's got the bloody person on the hook. I'm not stupid. I don't know where this other person went. Oh, this game just turned ugly. I might have to go for social bite. I might have to go for the hatch. Yeah, I see you there, dude, but I need to unhook to keep the game. Unfortunately. Oh, this could get even worse. What? What the fuck? How do you have your tentacles ready that fucking quick? Jesus. Wow. Wow. Fucking wow, dude. You literally had it fucking ready. I should have... Oh, thank God that happened. Good. Okay. Now. Can I get out of here? Okay. Alright, they need to save me. I'm gonna die otherwise, and then I need to get to an exit quick. I'm still bloody oblivious, which is fucking annoying, but there's no time to deal with it anymore. I need to heal myself quick. Please do not be fucking right here. Okay, I think he's chasing the other survivor, so I have a chance to... Okay. Alright. What? No! Do not be sluggy! Please, fuck off with that shit. Mr. Slug. He's gonna try and find the other one. I need to get out now. Right now. Hopefully he does not come over here. Hopefully he's being greedy but goes for you. No! God damn it! Why are you bringing him here? Okay. No, I got it. Good. Bye. Leave. Go. Get the fuck out. Yes! Oh my God, thank God. I thought he was just going to show up right at the last minute with Oblivious. Oh, good. I don't have to deal with that crap anymore. Ooh. I am never using Object of Obsession ever again. That is not worth using. It is so bad being able to... I mean, it's nice you can see the killer, but it's so stressful. It works more for their favor than yours, I think. Oh my God. Survived. Second attempt. Whew. Thanks to that Michaela. The one that isn't dead, I think. GG, Adept yet. Thanks, Michaela. Nice. Nice. Corrupt hay things. Oh, we had to save the... Oh, okay. I guess that would explain it. Yeah, that would explain why they were so quick to get the tentacle attack. They had to save the best. But that was the obsession. But they probably had max stacks. And he had zombie movement speed and increased range. Alright, well, got it. So, it's all that matters. That is the 8th Survivor. That is really good. Excellent stuff. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. I'm never using that again. And this one is pretty... I think this one is probably only good if you intend to escape by yourself, but I don't think I'll be running that. So, I've now matched the amount of survivors I've escaped with from the last... Wow, chat is quiet today. No one's spoken in half an hour. So, I've now matched the amount of survivors that I've escaped with in both parts. Another 4 cleared. I'm very glad to have got this one done, and quite frankly, given how Object worked, I'm kind of glad to have got this one done also. So, next up, it is Ace, the Gambler. He is next on the list. Oh, I should probably put that over there where you can see it. Yeah. So, next up will be Ace. I will go over his perks in a moment. Just testing the chat still working, which it is. Good, good. So, I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to take a quick piss break. Alright, I am back. Oh man, it only appears that there is one other person watching the stream at the moment, according to the viewer count. Oh boy, I guess everyone's watching something else at the moment. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess I was going to talk about the Mori thing, but if no one's around, then I might save that. Maybe. I'll see. Well, I'll just continue anyway. I mean, if there were a few people around, I might take a killer break, just play killer for a game, just to shake it up a bit. But might as well just keep going. So yeah, the Mori offering is changed. Is going to change in the fact that it's also base kit Mori stuff, which is fine, I guess. It will change how the game is played on Deathlock Day, as I said. But the thing I don't like that they're offering to change is they're offering this they're calling it like the automatic Mori state, or the end state, or whatever it's called. Basically what happens is, if you are the last survivor that is on their feet, that is not downed on the ground, or is on a hook, or is dead, if you are the last survivor in the game at any point, say that 3 survivors, like in that previous game with the Huntress, where 3 survivors were all down the ground, the last survivor and the killer gain a Shadowborn type buff where their field of view is increased significantly. And what happens is, in that situation, if all the survivors are down or dead or dying or whatever, if the last survivor goes down at any point when everyone else is unable to assist, if the last survivor goes down, they are automatically killed by a Mori, and everyone else dies, and the game ends immediately. That is automatic. So in any situation, if you are the last survivor standing, and you're taken out and put on the ground, the game ends, basically. Under any circumstance. It doesn't matter if you've had any hook states. It doesn't matter if anyone has had any hook states. If everyone is down, or dying, or dead, and you're the last survivor, and you go down, game over. Automatically, no option. Absolutely fucking terrible decision. What the fuck were they thinking? Because there's so many chances that you could have to escape, even in a situation where a killer manages to take everyone out. You know, you've got options like Decisive Strike in some cases. You have Deliverance in some cases. You have Unbreakable. I mean, granted, Unbreakable is now base kit and everyone's going to pick themselves up in 22 seconds, but still, it doesn't have to be all 4 survivors down. It could be the last 2 survivors, one goes down, killer knows where the survivor is, slug, game over. No chance for recovery, no chance for the other survivor to use any of their perks, instantly dead, game over. You don't have the option. That means that if there's one, that means when I've killed 3 survivors, if I want to give the last player the hatch, I have to not kill them. I can't have any slug races anymore. I can't down them and then pick them up and have some fun interactions at the end game, because I'd kill them automatically with the Mori. I think it's a really, really bad change, because in one hand you have de-incentivized slugging, and then, in the other hand, you have literally given those killers the absolute best incentive to do that. What killer would not want to win the game in record fucking time if they could? Granted, they can't do it with all 4 like they might have tried to in the past. But they don't need to. There could be weird situations. A bubba could down 2 players, see the 3rd, and go after them. And they'd have about 20 seconds, maybe up to 40 seconds if they don't bring Unbreakable with them, to take them down. And if they do, they win. There's no chance of a recovery from the survivors. You just lose. It is really, really stupid, and it's going to massively encourage every game to be treated like a Legion game, which is the optimal way to play. You spread out and don't see each other unless you absolutely have to. But it's such a dumb change, because there's going to be so many situations where, like, yes, the killer slugs and gets a few people down, but you could still recover. There are still options. They could hook the person with Deliverance, and then it could get off, and then the game could continue. Now it's going to be a case of if they get the lucky quick slugs, they win, and nothing you can do about it. You don't have the option to continue the game to get hook states. It's going to mess up a lot of the game. It's a big change, and I do not like that element at all. I despise it. You know, you're going to de-incentivize slugging, but then you're going to put in the biggest incentive to slug ever. It's on a timer, a 22-second timer in the best case scenario for the survivors, but it's a nevertheless, what's 22 seconds to nurse with Starstruck? Huh? Nothing. Starstruck nurses, full on fucking any killer that can down multiple survivors in quick succession, are going to have a fucking field day with this PTB. Because there will be certain spots where they can guarantee a victory. They don't have to do any work, you know. If I get lucky enough to find all 4 survivors and down them in very quick succession, I can win immediately, and they can't do a damn thing about it. They can't get 4% off hook. They can't use anything. It's a dumb, stupid change to make it an automatic option. And all it's going to encourage is really cowardly play. Oh, you're actually going to see, you know, it's just going to be weird. I mean, sometimes you'll be able to deal with it easy enough. Just hide in a locker, don't let them find you, and then the other person can pick themselves up again. But there's so many other situations where the killer will absolutely run riot with that shit. And sure, Swifts will as well, with the 22-second pickup, but that requires organization. I think it's a really bad change. The anti-slugging change is fine, the base kit Mori change is a thing, but the fact that there's now an automatic win condition that doesn't require you to actually hook survivors and just down them instead. There's so many bad scenarios where you could just lose. Like, for example, you could be running out through the exit gate and a huntress could hit you with a hatchet. Last second hatchet hit, you can't crawl out the gate anymore because you just died. You instantly are killed on the spot. No question about it. It's a really dumb change as I see it as it is now. And I really hope the PTB exposes for how bad a change it is and they get rid of it. I didn't like the announcement of this change months ago. And I don't like it now. I really hope they change their minds. They can keep the anti-slugging, they can keep the base kit Mori, but for God's sake, remove that automatic Mori condition, because hopefully people will figure out how to exploit the absolute shit out of it and they'll get rid of it. There's no reason why that should be in the game. Base kit Unbreakable to prevent slugging and base kit Moris are fine. That change is terrible. It takes a lot of player agency out of the game and it ruins the game. It means if I see slugging situation, I'm just going to hide in a locker. I'm going to really be defensive. You know, I'm going to be massively discouraged to stay near survivors because of snowball potentials. It's just going to make the game worse, I think, in my opinion. Could be wrong, but, you know, the 6.1 change was fine. I got used to that. It improved the game in some aspects. I don't think this next set of changes, as combined as is going to be good for the game. I really don't. I think it's going to be terrible. Again, anti-slugging, and then the biggest incentive of all time to slug. You can win the game without even trying. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just slug survivors quickly, in quick succession, you win. No questions. Hi, nurse. You getting a nerf yet? When's the nurse getting a nerf? Huh? Because that's all you're going to see. Those nurses are even stronger now. Good job. Alright. Anyway. Gonna move on to the next survivor, which is Ace. Visconte the Gambler. His perks are kind of... well... not very good, mostly. There's only one perk that really is effective here. So, this perk is Ace in the Hole. It basically means if I pick an item from a chest, there's a 100% chance a good add-on will be attached to it, and a 50% chance there'll be an extra add-on that's uncommon or lower. So it's really handy if you want to find some good items and add-ons, but since that's not really the intention here, it's pretty useless any other time. If you want to find good items and add-ons and if you can escape, maybe. That's about it, though. Could be useful in a game if you want to grab something from a chest to replenish the one you've used I'm going to bring with me, but other than that, it's really not that useful. You know? Hopefully by the time I've expired my item, the game is over. So, really not that effective at all. Pretty useless. Up the ante is also kind of meh, really. It basically gives a 3% bonus of luck to all remaining survivors, based on how many survivors are alive. So basically, with the max rank, this will grant a 9% luck chance to every survivor in the game. Which means 9% more chance to get off hooks with Kobe style on the first try. And that's it. That's all luck does as far as I can tell. It gives you a better chance to get off the hooks, and I don't think it does anything else. maybe affects the hatch, but, you know, if I'm still alive and everyone's dead, I don't get anything from it, so it's pointless. Not a very good perk at all. Maybe it helps in combination if you're running slippery meat or something like that to get more chances, but pretty useless. The third perk, however, is pretty nice. Open-handed. Allows all aura reading ranges to be increased by 16 meters. That includes stuff like Kindred, Bond, Empathy, Wiretap, I'd imagine. Any aura reading is affected. And it applies to everybody across the whole map. So that could be useful, especially with Kindred. Increasing Kindred from 16 to 32 meters could be very, very useful. So this perk is pretty decent. But the other two suck. Oh no, I have a 9% chance to get off the hook first time, but I'm not going to do that unless I have no other option. Oh no, I can get a slightly better item from my chest, but that's if I get the chance to get one. Yeah. Oh well, Tracer, how you doing? You're the first person to speak in chat for 50 minutes. How does it feel? So, got quite a few off. I guess I got some items remaining I could bring with Ace. I got a lot of luck ones, but they're all pretty meh. Don't need any of those, I don't think. Hatch in the main building, hatch in the killer shack. I think we'll go for a hatch offering in this one. And item-wise, another purple kit with as much healing as possible in it. So, yeah. Pretty good. Ah, Young and Good Sunday. I'm glad to hear that. So, this is my 5th Survivor Adept of the day so far. I've had a very good run of getting the previous 4 done in about 2 hours. So at least I'm on par with what I achieved in the first bit. So I've managed to do Nia, Bill, David, and Lori. Moving on to the next few. So this has turned out to be a fruitful run so far. So really, the only advantage I'm going to have with Ace is I can see aura reading a little wider, but the only one out benefit from that is going to be Kindred, because I'm not running anything else. So it's otherwise, it'll help everyone else, really. They are really different? What? Oh no. Oh no, that is a horrible thing to see as an offering. That means we're up against a killer who's using probably their best add-ons. Or what they perceive to be their best add-ons. Are you talking about one of the Adept challenges, Wild Tracer? Or do you mean something else? An Adept challenge run is where I have to escape with only my 3 unique perks. I can bring offerings and add-ons, but I can't bring any of the useful perks. Okay, basement is in shack. As a huntress. Not good. Okay, this is gonna have to be my last attempt of the stream. So, can I get lucky and... Oh, they have Kindred, that's nice. Oh, wow. Luckily I was close enough to where you couldn't see the barbecue drop. I'm gonna rescue him, but I'm gonna wait till the Huntress moves far away first. I'm guessing she doesn't have iridescent, she just threw one hatchet. Unless she just decided to throw it for no fucking reason. If I ever get really lucky here and this player waits, I could proc the gen and save him. It's not I don't want to save him, I just want to Okay, they're going to go for the save as well. That's okay then. I was going to do that anyway. I was going to get the gen done first. There we go. So now I don't have to worry about being near the basement, which is good. We need to be moving further away. I need to go. I'm going to go this way, I think. Oh, there she is. Okay, she just now iridescent hatch. But she just hit that person with the hatch. I have a feeling she's got saved the best for last, though, because that was a very quick recovery from the hatchet. I mean, you can pretty much do a quick combo with hatchet into melee, but I have a feeling she's got saved the best for last, unfortunately. Which is not particularly great, honestly. That open range's kindred read is actually really helping out right now. The Huntress is being completely... She's like camping the hook here. Really not good. Wow, she is just fucking camping like crazy. I think we need to... The thing is, though, we have to go for the trade or else we're going to lose the game. Oh, for fuck's sake, Huntress. Why are you just stood up there? My bloody god. Oh, she's panicking now. She has to come down. I have to heal here, though. Jesus Christ. I have to take the... God damn it. Wow. I fucking hate playing against killers like this. She's just gonna camp her as well. If I hadn't taken that hit, I'd have probably gone for the quicker save, but she's just camping. She's not interested in having a fun game at all. She just wants to camp every hook and have no fun. Anyway, this will be my last game of the stream because I need to go and do some stuff. Oh my god, I think she's killing herself as well. She's coming over here? Yeah, she is. Yeah. Fucking wait. Missed. Good. Ah, you missed. Huntress. Missed again. You got one more. And swing and miss. Oh, she's got extra at... Missed again. Crazy. Yeah. Oh, she's running the infantry belt. Oh, she finally fucking landed a hit. Took her long enough. Wow, she's running infantry belts. So add-ons are infantry belt and something else. Yeah, this game might already be over. She's probably gonna camp me as well, and unfortunately the other person is... Well, I'm not giving up. I'm not allowed to give up because I'm an Adept. She has barbecue, so she knows where she is. Do I go for the... I don't know if I go for the 4% here or 5%. However, I just wait. I'll have to see what happens. I really don't know. Yeah, I have to go for my 5%. What a great game to end the streak on. What a great game. Literally the most lamest Huntress ever. Good match. Really good match. Really fucking fun game. Hang on. Let's not kill ourselves just yet. She might get 4%. Worth a shot. Did she get it? No, she didn't. Yeah, fun game. I'm very glad to be exiting the stream at this point, because this is the kind of game I'm getting. Hey guys, guess I just kept the hook. Witchery for the entire match, because I'm fucking playing super serious. Riveting gameplay. And they are fucking terrible. They literally missed every hatchet but one. And of course thrown out. You had fucking double add-ons and you missed 6 out of 7 hatchets on me. You only won because of fucking camping. What a fucking disgrace. Absolute fucking disgrace. That's how you have to play this game when you're being fucking serious. Use literally camp hooks. It's fucking terrible. And they're a fucking Twitch streamer as well. I have nothing to say. They literally just fucking play like a scumbag. You know, if I had actually found somewhere to run, they would have missed every hatchet. I could have led them for ages, probably. But, you know, ruined my Adept run. But that's great. I'm glad I'm ending the stream if I'm playing against someone like that, who is literally just fucking playing super serious and camping hooks like that. Fucking terrible. Well, yeah. I am very glad that this is the final. I'm very glad that I'm in the stream now, actually, because, well, you know, I've had a good run today. I mean, it's only taken me 6 attempts to get 4 survivors done, which is actually better than last time, where it took me 3 times to get Dwight. I got Meg out first time. Codette took me 2, and Jake took me 4. So far with the survivors, I've got them out in 4 tries or less. An average of about 2. So it's going okay. You know, another 4 survivors done. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It's decent progress. Can't really complain about that, to be honest. It's fine. I mean, that's the thing about the survivor games. I'm going to get a wild mixture. There's going to be some games where I have chances, and there's going to be some games that will be absolutely fucking ruined, like that one and the game with the laggy one earlier as well. You know, a game can be ruined by DCs, people killing themselves on hook, the killer being massively overexperienced compared to my skill level, or teammates just being terrible, or just random unlucky shit that happens. You know, that's why Survivor side is sometimes a bit more difficult. Yeah, I'm just at the mercy of the matchmaking and just a lot of other factors, especially since I'm not going to be usually running any perks that would be useful. I mean, in the case of Ace, the only perk that was useful was this one, which got some value. But unfortunately, the value was to reveal that the Huntress is a tryhard who just literally wants to sit there and just play as if they're playing in an esports competition. You know, I'm being a Twitch streamer, they probably also have fucking a lot of hours invested, and they're playing that hard. You know, but hey, that's how you play the game as a killer if you want to be optimal. Camp hooks like your fucking life depends on it. Fun. That's just why I don't play like that, because I actually want to give both. I actually want to do fun things. You know, I could play like that very, very easily. I could just take a kill and sit in a spot and just stand there and be boring the entire game and probably get 4Ks. But I don't want to play like that because it's tedious. I'd rather chase people and have some fun encounters, you know? Well, maybe next time, Ace, we'll get a game. Yeah, it's boring. And also, if survivors are organized, they counter it with kinship and reassurance. You know, that kind of strategy only works against unorganized solo queuers. You try that against an organized group, they just rush gens while you stand there like an idiot. Well, unfortunately, Aojan, you have literally come as the stream is ending. I was hoping to go a little further into this, but unfortunately, I do need to head off and take care of some stuff. So, I'm going to end the stream about this point. But today's stream has been okay. I've got 4 survivors done on the Adept challenge at least. Although this ended on a bit of a low note, I've had some pretty close games. I got Nia done in 2 attempts. I got Bill done in 1. I got David done in 1, surprisingly. Yeah, I got really lucky as well. It was literally a last person. That game was particularly quite bonkers for its ending. How it ended. Very crazy ending to that one. You know. And Lori in 2. So, another 4 survivors. The hardest survivor, in theory, is now done. Everything from this point on will be easier. There are some good perks coming up in the next couple. Ace is not particularly great, but Feng has some nice perks. Quentin will have one that's helpful. Tap, maybe not so much. Kate's will be handy. Adams will be potentially good. Jeff's will be good. Jane's not so much. And so on and so forth. So yeah. Yeah, you'll see it on YouTube. Okay, so I will be streaming Proteus tonight in about 2 hours or so from now. So I'm really looking forward to playing Proteus. Should be fun later on. Proteus, yes. It came out on Friday. It's an old school FPS that I've been waiting a few years on. It finally released 1.0. I bought it yesterday. All £20 of it. And now I am going to play it for the next couple of streams in a row. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. So yeah. I'll see you all later for that. And hopefully it won't be too long before the next Adept runs as well. But Spooktober is coming up, so, you know, I'll have to see. I mean, there'll be the Halloween event for Dead by Daylight, so I'll probably be covering that at some point. And then there's also the other things and so forth. So yeah, thank you all for watching, of those who have stuck around for these attempts. Another 4 got done. And hopefully there'll be more next time. So, see you all later and have a good afternoon.